This is the Jamaica Information Service, the voice of Jamaica.
Calling Farmers, a 5-minute look at activities and developments in the agricultural sector.
Goat and sheep farmers depend on rain-fed grass and shrubs to feed their animals. So how are they coping with the present drought conditions now affecting the island? We explore this in today's program. I'm Kevin Clark. Good morning.
Fish is bright people food, you know. So keep the water clean. And guess what? Keep it cool. And remember, follow the rules. Don't trouble the fish them in the fish sanctuary. And when lobster season close, leave the lobster, make them grow. A message from the Ministry of Agriculture and Fisheries and the Fisheries Division.
We recently looked at grass-fed cows as compared to cows fed with concentrate, illustrating that most of Jamaica's beef farmers feed their cattle with grass. With the entire country now being affected by drought conditions, we wondered how small ruminant farmers who tend goats and sheep are coping. We spoke with Secretary of the Jamaica Goat Farmers Association, Derek Vermont, about the issue.
For example, the sheep, as a small one, the sheep, like the cows, they graze. So when you have an abundance of grass, they will graze it right down to ground level. The goat is not a grazer. The goat is a browser. So when you have excess grass, all the goats will run around the place and just pick up from the top. So, too much grass in your pasture, the goat will actually, waste it. So what we really want farmers to do is to store the grass, especially where goats are concerned. You have an abundance of grass, put it into hay. Or the other thing you can do is make silage too, so that you have something to tide you over the times like this. An overabundance of grass with goats is actually a waste of time. But again, as most people say, ruminants must be fed on grass, because that is what keeps the rumen going. If you are not feeding them grass or things like that, then the rumen stops working. For goats, again, they are the slowest growing animals that you have on feedlots. They just put on just that amount of meat for the month. Probably about 15, 16 pounds of meat for the entire month, while cattle will go up to 4 pounds per day. And the Boer goat is the only one that has ever recorded 1 pound of gain for a day. So, it is not really very wise to put goats on feedlot and to depend on concentrate. You're going to lose money.
That was Secretary of the Jamaica Goat Farmers Association, Derek Vermont. This is a reminder: persons who suspect the citrus greening disease on their farms are being asked to contact their RADA parish office, the Ministry of Agriculture and Fisheries, the citrus greening hotline at 1-888-991-5100, or call the RADA toll-free hotline at 1-888-429-5723. And that brings us to the end of our program. If you've got questions or comments, send them to us here at the JIS at 58A Halfway Road, Kingston 10, or send your emails to radio@jis.gov.jm. And you can keep up with us by becoming a fan on Facebook. On behalf of studio engineer Andre Palmer, I'm Kevin Clark. Have a good day.
This has been a production of the Jamaica Information Service, the voice of Jamaica.